Scrambler Marie's was originally started by my dad and myself. We started with the first location. Customers would come in all the time and there'd be a line out the door. Oh, we love your product, oh, it's so delicious. And people would say, oh, you need to expand this business, you need to franchise it. We put that off, and began to expand. One restaurant at a time. Every year or so we'd open another store. And we grew to the point that we had 10 restaurants operating before we finally gave in to the idea that you can have a concept that is successful enough and popular enough that if you teach others how to do it, if they can replicate that same system, it can be very effective for more than just yourself. It's a great way to expand and grow. To be open from 6:30 until 3, which is our hours of operation, give us 3 very distinct market advantages. The number one, it is a marketing niche. If you are in the food service industry and you want to have guests get to know your product for one specific use, you need to concentrate on what it is you do best. We recognize that breakfast and lunch is not only a profitable day part, but it's an unusually dedicated day part. Second reason is that it's a much more efficient operation to run only from 6:30 to 3. We limit the amount of times we have to turn products over on the line, change the products out on the line. It limits our total overhead in the form of management. The third main reason why we're open only for breakfast and lunch, though, is because it's a lifestyle choice. Notoriously, food service works when everyone else is off. You're used to working on the holidays and on the weekends and the time when everybody else is off. And while even in our business we are receptive to that, and we have to be, and the fact is we're busiest on Sunday mornings, we're busy on Saturday mornings, we're busy on lunches on the weekdays. And so they're going to be there during those times. It's valuable not just for we as operators, it's valuable for our staff. Because while we want to be good stewards to them, more importantly, it's difficult in our industry to attract sharp people. And if you want to attract the sharpest people, you need to have a benefit that they see as valuable. And that benefit, in our case, is first shift. We all know that guests come in for more than just the flavor of the product. They also come in because they want to be entertained, they want that experience. We go out of our way to create an upscale ambiance, to create a clean, friendly atmosphere, a place where you're going to be fresh first thing in the morning. That's where we have to be at our best. But in the end, they come in for food. I mean, they're hungry. Otherwise, they want to be entertained, they go to the movies or something. They're going to come in here because they want to eat the product. So we have to be certain that what it is we sell is a superior quality product. When guests sit down and they eat the product, they say, wow, it's amazing, it's such a great product. It's so fresh, it's so good, your sour cream's so delicious, your sprinkled chives on top are always fresh. What makes your product so good? And the real answer is we're doing the hand-cooked things that are difficult to get. I'm not a chef. I'm a businessman that happens to sell eggs. I rely on the advice of those who are particularly good at that function, which is culinary creations. Our concept is geared very much toward our guests' market trends. It's not necessarily that I'm in love with quiche and so we have to have quiche on the menu. In fact, that's almost never the case. We have to be market sensitive because in the end it is food that we sell. That's part of the value of a business that has the 20 years worth of experience, is that we know what's efficient to be made and we know what's most preferred by our guests. We expect that we will grow at a very reasonable pace. We have designs on a franchise growth that hovers somewhere in the 5 to 10 restaurants per year. We don't expect to be a company that's going to be opening 200 stores a year. It's just unrealistic. What you bring to the table in your experience, not only in your work ethic and rolling your sleeves up and getting the job done, in your money that you bring to the table, but also, in the support that I have to bring to the table in order to make sure that you're going to be successful too. Partnerships that are not mutually beneficial are short-lived partnerships. So it has to be of value to everyone. And we see that in the franchise business, the most effective way that we can offer that support is having a physical presence, having a support team, and having a direct relationship with the operators. And we're proud to say we're able to satisfy all those things, and that's what's made us successful at this point, and puts us on the pattern toward controlled but excited and upscale, upward trending growth.